Right, everybody, you're welcome again to live trading. So we have about 5 minutes to the opening, and then we are going to be potentially. There's a big chance that we don't enter any trade today, right? Um, so to give a recap, you guys know yesterday we started trading the live account, right? I'm happy to announce that on the live account we have made profit. So let's hold on a little bit. I want to send the invites to people on the Twitter and call it April 16. And oh, that was a mistake. We'll delete that. Let's do like this. Yep, this one. Yep, copy this. Then paste it. April 16 and then post it. All right, everybody. So welcome to the live stream, and hopefully we get a live trade today again, like yesterday. Yesterday trade was an absolute beauty. The only thing I wish I did yesterday was I used a big lot size, because I use half of the lot size I normally use on the challenge phase. So I used 0.5 lots, and the trade went to eat TP. I closed $170. If I use my actual lot size, I would have made $400. So I would have made twice as much as I normally make, but it's absolute beauty. Like, NASDAQ was making a new high, and that was really good to see. So, in terms of today, I already did the analysis some moments ago. You see how NASDAQ already broke through this supply zone, so I'm going to take it out. It's no longer a supply zone. So the market's going to start creating new supply zones, apparently. And what I can immediately see right now is, based on where price currently is, price is above the previous day high. This is the highest point that price was trading yesterday. So the Asian high has started. And guess what happened? At London session today, NASDAQ already took the London high, the Asian high rather. So there's a big chance that NASDAQ might take the Asian low before it continues going up. In terms of target, I think the Nasdaq should get to 26,400 before it faces any other resistance. 26,400, 26,500. So those are going to be like the levels to potentially watch out for Nasdaq for. And yep, so I'm basically trying to position for the opening is potentially going to either sell and take the Asian low before it start buying. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to be entering trade this session for two reasons. Number one, you can see on the account right here. Let me show you the progress. I've already made $170. The withdrawal day, the payout day rather, it's 29th of April in 2 weeks time. So I just need to wait. I mean, this is already a good money. How much did I pay for the account? I paid about $11 for this challenge, and I've been trading it for 2-3 weeks. And I have a live account. I already made $170. If I just wait right now and don't trade again, this is a guaranteed money that I'm going to withdraw, right? So, however, there is a reason I want to keep trading. At least I need to make like $100 to $200 more. If I can do that, that will be absolute beauty. I want to try and make at least $250 minimum. Then I would take the withdrawal. I could have done it yesterday, but I didn't use a big lot size. So because of that, I couldn't do it yesterday. So I need to keep trading. If I had actually done it yesterday, I wouldn't need to trade again at all until the withdrawal day. But I'm just gonna still have to look for trade. So based off of what's currently happening right now, I think the opening may either continue going up, which is possible, or the opening can actually just and let me even see. Oh no, it doesn't make sense. So the kind of setup I prefer to take is if the Asian low is taken and then is rejecting back to the upside, I would like to take that one instead. I don't want to take the other type of trade. So I prefer to take a trade when the low is taken, Asian low is taken. So the only reason I will be interested in taking a buy today is if the Asian low is taken and we start to see like a bullish formation after that, then I will be interested in taking a buy to the upside. So market has opened now. So let's see if that would happen. All right, so it seems like the first opening candle is already going downward. So the expectation basically is that if NASDAQ can potentially push now, take the Asian low, and then after it takes the Asian low, it may start to give like a buying momentum, right? But keep in mind that right now, NASDAQ is bullish, like 100% bullish. So if NASDAQ is bullish, that means that there's a big chance that, it keeps going higher. So, but in terms of when to participate, I prefer to participate if either this low or the Asian low is taken, and then we start to see like a bullish formation, and I can enter again. Even if I'm going to enter this time around, I'm going to also use a smaller lot size, like the same 0.5. And 0.5, I'm just going to, try and target like $100 profit with it. So $100, maybe $50, I mean, there's still tomorrow, there's still next week, there's still next week. So there's no rush, no reason to over risk, and it's an account I'm also trying to protect these accounts, to make sure that I get a minimum of 4 or 5 payouts from it before I blow it. So all right, wow, so it looks like the sell condition is actually happening. So because anyway, this is almost like easy peasy, because normally NASDAQ needs to go and take liquidity of the Asian low. So I think that's why it's actually selling off right now, which you can see. And potentially, if it reach here, that would be, then maybe there might now start to be like an entry setup or not. And if not, then no need to trade again today. In terms of news, actually, there's no news, US news today, so nothing to worry about there. We are very fine in terms of news activities and all. Yeah, by the way, honestly, guys, it's been very incredible. I think yesterday was really beautiful. The only thing I'm wishing right now, I'm wishing that I really capitalized on yesterday's trade. Like I left the trade running from 2:30 in the afternoon until 10 o'clock in the evening, right? So that's about 8 hours or 7.5 hours before I close. And I closed at 170. I didn't allow it to get to my full take profit of $200 because I just, okay, you know what? Let me just close. Maybe because reversal might start happening. And by the time we wake up this morning, boom, it has gone further than where I closed. So, but overall, honestly, it's a beautiful one, and it's really good. So, in terms of today now, two things. I think NASDAQ is setting up the buy formation already. Buying from where it is right now, if the objective is buy, it's actually not bad, but preferably before we buy, let's see it take the Asian low. If they take the Asian low, then yeah, we'll go in for a buy. If not, then we'll call it a day and just come back tomorrow. We'll do something else for today. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason for us to give back all the profit that we've made now to the market. So if it was on the challenge accounts, I'm always aggressive on challenge, so I might even be selling right now. I may already be selling on the challenge accounts, but on the live account right now, since I already managed to make $170, I'm just gonna protect that. By the way, are you guys trading? Are you what are your objective for NASDAQ? On the channel, I mostly only trade NASDAQ because I found a good edge with NASDAQ, and I want to also continue that edge into the rest of the year, to eventually reach all of my goals. My immediate goal right now is from this first payout of this account, I want to take it to a 50K. So this account is going to immediately become 50K. So the payout is going to be reinvested to get a 50K account. On the 50K pass the challenge, we're also going to be trading that challenge live, on the Telegram, on the YouTube. So we're going to be trading the challenge again. Once we pass that, we're going to go straight to 200K accounts. And from 200K, the first payout on the 200K is going to automatically take us to max funding of $1 million in prop firm capital. And, that's like really, really something solid I would love to see very soon. Like, I would love to see that as soon as possible. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's see actually what S&P 500 is doing, because sometimes they do the opposite things. NASDAQ, on the other hand, went up, pushed back down, S&P 500 is pushing up. You see how NASDAQ was pushing down? S&P 500 on the other hand is actually pushing up. So that kind of tells us something. The NASDAQ just want to take liquidity somewhere. And after it can take like an immediate liquidity, then it can start going to the upside. So I think we might be able to get an entry very soon. We just really need to, I just need to see a candlestick pattern that I'm familiar with, before. And also to even see that, a liquidity level is taken, especially this Asian low. I need them to take this Asian low and start rejecting. Like that would be like the best formation for me. Although, there's a big chance that because now that we've made a new high, although the high is not like a significant high, but anyway, the market has made a new high. There's a chance that NASDAQ wants to pull back deeper into the support zone, right here. So if that pullback is going to happen, that means, okay, the sell is going to keep going and going and going and going. And trust me, NASDAQ sell in most scenario like this is always very crazy. Whenever NASDAQ is selling, it's always very crazy. So NASDAQ has taken the low of this particular, or let's call it 1 minute, 5 minute zone already. So if there's any more push, that means that NASDAQ is going for the Asian low. If NASDAQ should push further away from the Asian low, then that means that NASDAQ is going for one of the support zone below. So, and the immediate support zone actually is right here at the, immediately at the Asian low. That's where there's a first support zone. So if NASDAQ did not reject it properly from there, then I will stay away, because that means the NASDAQ can potentially wants to come into this level right here. So NASDAQ may want to reach into this level before it makes another buying decision, and that will be more trickier. That will be very tricky. All right, so no entry yet. We are just waiting. The fun thing about trading is that there are some days that the setup will be very clear, and there are some days that you really don't know what exactly is going to happen. Like today, right now, the setup is not absolute today. Unlike yesterday, where it was very clear that NASDAQ took the low and then was rejecting the low, right, of the Asian session. And because there's a support zone below as well, then I knew that the buy was really good. So I took the buy and targets the highest point. And guess what's happening today? Similarly, is happening today. However, there seems to be a Asian low level that actually needs to be taken, right? So and because of that, I obviously not yet interested in taking anything. So one of the best things that can actually happen right now, okay, this setup is actually working already. As soon as it takes this 5 minutes low, then it starts to reject upward. It's like a scalp setup though, but because the absolute setup has to be that they should take the Asian low, and if the Asian low is taken, anyway, yeah, it tap into the support level and then it's rejecting. Anyway, it tap into this, yeah, into this level, and then it's rejecting. But I believe that the liquidity part of it has to be taken out, where people would definitely put stop loss. That level needs to be swept. Then maybe there will now be like reversal and stuff like that. Okay, let's just be patient. The way everything is going, after the first 15 minutes candle, if nothing happened, I'm gonna close the charts and just come back tomorrow. I don't want to give back the profit I had made already. So, and there's a chance that I might skip trading tomorrow in general. Although it depends. It depends actually. I might potentially just come back tomorrow, to trade. But if I would be trading tomorrow, Friday, I would use 0.5 lot size instead of my actual lot size I used to use. The minimum lot size I use on challenge is 1 lot, right? I use 1 lot or 2 lots. So, but on this live account, I've been using 0.5. You see, the first trade I took, let me show you the trade history. The trade history, I've taken only 1 trade, and that's the first trade, made 170. And that's cool. That is cool. Okay, I got the account yesterday. So I made sure I opened the first trade yesterday because I like that the payout date is calculated from the first trading day that I opened the trade. So they start calculating the payout date from that yesterday. And it's just now waiting that remains. As soon as I can make $200 more, boom, I'll be so excited, guys. I'll be so happy. I just need to make $200 more, and that's all. $200 more. $100 minimum. Just say, I think it's just actually a $100 minimum that I just need to make. That's all. If I can just manage to make another $100, that would be really cool. Making $100 more would be cool. That would put the profit to 270, and that would be enough. That's like a 5% profit target. Yeah, a 5% profit target is really good because if you're trading a bigger account, let's say a 100K account, that's like $5,000. You know, as a software engineer, I make anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 every month. So making that exact figure from trading, it's actually really cool. So, and that's like, the base price, let's call it the base amount that you can actually make, because the more capital you actually have, the better the percentage value is in real dollar. So imagine, 200K account, 5% is still the same percentage, but the monetary value now is 10,000. 200K, 5% is 10,000. So, all right, I told you, NASDAQ is going to take the Asian low. I should have actually scalped this sell actually, because anyway, the sell was guaranteed initially. Is 87 points. So they almost took the Asian low now, and once they took the Asian low, we simply then wait for the first 15 minutes candle to reject. Then after it rejects, then we can potentially see what it's going to do. It's been a long time I see a sell candle go 100 points at the opening. In fact, it's been a while that NASDAQ opened the opening candle with a sell. Mostly in the last couple of weeks, the 230 candle has always been going up, like, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. This one is going down. And that's because, the new objective of the market is to balance itself. It has created a new high. So it needs to like rebalance and, push back, push up, stuff like that. Oh, okay. You see how the highest point of price was 26,364.58? That's like 26,350. It's like a psychology number that it was rejecting from the highest end. So there's a chance that we should see NASDAQ reaching back to 26,150. So maybe from 26,150, that will be where NASDAQ may want to start going up from again. 26,150. What does it look like on the 1 hour? Okay, on 4 hour. Okay, on 4 hour right now, it's just looking like a normal, let's call it a normal rejection. You see, we have so many demand zones now on the 4 hour. We have this level as a demand, another level, potentially another level right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 potential demand zones on the 4 hour that's now been created. So there's now going to be more demand in the market than supply. But obviously, it also gives an opportunity for price to swing again. So now we're dealing within the new swing range, So where this is going to be the new 4 hour swing low, and the 4 hour swing high potentially might be this new candle that we have right here, right? So, and what needs to happen, let me even take away all these minor demand zones that we have to the left, and all these bars to the downside no longer needed, right? So, okay, delete this one too. So technically right now, we just need to see NASDAQ, there's a chance that NASDAQ can, come back to at least fill back 50% of the swing range before it continue even going way higher, at least. So we have a new swing range for NASDAQ to trade within in the next set of quarter that we're going to be entering to. You see how, NASDAQ can trade within the same range for a long period of time, right? So you can take a trade, come down, pull up, come down, pull up, come down, stuff like that. So I think we're gonna be having a long-term, move happening. Okay, so the first 15 minutes candle finish. It finished as a rejection candle. I would say that it makes sense to actually start looking for NASDAQ buys. Actually, I think it does make sense. The only thing is that we haven't taken the Asian low technically, so that is still very likely to happen. It's still very likely to happen. So in order to actually take trade, I think it's best to there's no need for me to take a trade today. But in terms of if I do need to take a trade, what needs to happen? So this setup right now needs to take the Asian low, which they will still do. Once they properly take the Asian low and they start to go higher, that's exactly when we can get in. And if that happens actually, maybe in this current 15 minutes candle, then I potentially also I would be planning to enter the trade. And I know, though I would like to call it a day right here, but if the signal should come, I'm going to send it on the Telegram. So what's going to happen is that from where price is right now, right, you need to see it break out of this Asian low, this level. Once it breaks, so we need to start to see rejection or at least 1 minute change of structure, then you can target back the high. So this will be a very nice setup by the time this happens. So you can actually take note of this if you see it happen. So let's watch out for this setup. And actually that would be a really nice setup, because if you take a trade from here to the high, that's 120 points. So you might make $100 if you use one lot, or you might make even something better depending on the lot sizing that you're using. All right, guys, there's no trade yet, but hopefully the trade will come soon. And if it does, I'm gonna let you guys know. Let's go and take a break. Don't let us keep looking so that we don't lose the profit that we've made. Happy and safe trading, guys. If you always have questions, you can ask me on Telegram. You can ask me on the comment section, or you can join my social media, X, Instagram. You could just message me, and I'm happy to share my own ideas with you. And if you have any question, you can always leave it in the comment section. And thank you, guys. See you all on the Telegram channel. If you want to join the Telegram channel, the link is in the description, so you can hear the updates, right? So thank you, everybody, and let's go have an amazing rest of the day, and see you again tomorrow, 2:30 p.m.